Okay, hello my darlings, it's Michaela. So I just wanted to make another video about a technique that I feel like I've honestly probably talked about at least two other times, maybe just once. But at any rate, the reason why I wanted to showcase this again and suggest it for people is because it keeps coming up in the treatment room, and that is the motivation, honestly, for the bulk of the things that I share. So, if you have rotator cuff issues, the rotator cuff, four little muscles, if you have shoulder stability issues, if you have shoulder weakness, shoulder pain, chances are there's a relationship between what's going on and the rotator cuff. Rotator cuff, four muscles that hold the head of the humerus into your glenohumeral cavity, which is basically your shoulder socket. Four muscles, three actions, not so important right now, but there's only one muscle that comes out in the front that holds our shoulder in place in the front, which is generally what people hurt the most. So it's your subscapularis muscle or tendon. Basically, it's on the front of your scapula, the front of your shoulder blade, and it emerges on the front and attaches to the front. So at any rate, when most people have rotator cuff issues and something that's significant, they'll go to a physical therapist, they'll receive PT for a while, they will do their exercises, they'll feel better, and then they'll stop. And then every once in a while, they might have some sort of shoulder issue. And so what I wish to offer to you is either to use this technique as needed or to use it with a degree of consistency to either keep yourself on an even and level playing field or to even up your game. And so I want to share, I dislocated my shoulder. It's 3 years now, I think. And so that means that the ligaments they're longer, they're more lax than the left shoulder. Okay, so I could do something more permanent to change that, but at this moment in time, I'm not. And what I'm doing instead is I'm strengthening the tendons. So I know if I let things go for too long, I start to feel discomfort, and I'll even start to feel like funky nerve pain and stuff like that because the joint is literally, it's looser. So ligaments attach bone to bone. Tendons attach muscle to bone. So what I'm opting to do is to strengthen the tendons that attach muscle to bone to kind of shore up the joint. But I have to be consistent about that. And this is a technique that's helping me to do that because it's quick and it's easy. All right? So I'm just going to show you this. Actually, I'm going to show it this way. So you can do this in a door frame. You could do this against a corner of a wall. The big thing is you want to have something that is steady, strong, stable. Maybe it's the same thing as steady. Anyway, so you want to pack your shoulder. I'll attach the video for that because that's so important. I talk about this all the time. If you aren't familiar with packing your shoulders, please watch it. Please do it all the time. So basically, you want to think about packing your shoulder first, stepping away from your surface to the degree that you want to challenge your body. So I'm packing my shoulder, I'm keeping my body stiff. Basically my hand to my ankles, to my feet, I'm keeping stiff my ankles because I'm bending at my ankles. I lean forward, I make my joint work a little bit, 10 seconds, and then I back off. I repack my shoulder, I feel a contraction here. I make a stiff body, I lean forward, I make my shoulder work, 10 seconds, I squeeze my belly, I squeeze my butt, I back off. And I aim to do that 5 times. And I will just say this, so I've been aiming to do this basically every day. Doesn't always happen, but pretty much every day. And so not only is that affecting my comfort, but it's also making me stronger. The joint is still different. There is no question about that. I have not affected the ligaments, but I am affecting the strength. And so I will just say, I've been able to lift more weights, do more push-ups, even do more pull-ups, which is crazy. So if you either want to help yourself with pain, to prevent pain, or to possibly up your game, you might want to check out Leaning into the Wind. All right, so I think that's it. I love you all. Please be in touch if anything additional is needed. And until next time.